Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be reviewing the Ring to Cage Mexican Style Headgear. This is a all leather headgear. I got in size large because I got a fairly big head. They do offer them, I think, from small, medium, large to extra large. It is a Mexican Style Headgear, so it's going to have the over protruding or extended cheek protection. Has the padded ear covers, and then a leather strap with belt clip right here, should I say, or belt hook right there with a little clasp. And then on the back side it does have the lace enclosure on the back, and then up top it just has a regular lace enclosure up top as well. So as far as protection of this headgear, I'll go over the quality after I go over the protection. It's a very protective headgear. It is very comfortable when you slide this on. It is genuine leather. A lot of people would compare this to some other Mexican style headgears, like the Reyes headgear, sort of similar to the winning FG 2900, I think it's called, and the other, Japanese style headgears that you see out there, or Mexican style with the protruding cheek protectors. One good feature I like about this headgear is that it does a very good job of protecting your nose. So as you can see from the side view, my ears line up really well with the side cushions right here. So you have good concussive protections from taking hooks to the side of your head, and then obviously good nose protection. If you have your glove on and you make contact with your face, I'll grab these gloves real quick. When you make contact with the face, you're still going to feel the impact of it, obviously, but this greatly reduces you're getting a busted or broken nose. So the extra protrusion of that on the front of the face gear does a great job. The downside to this, like many other face, should I say, cheek protector or even face saver headgears, is that your field of vision is reduced. So obviously when boxing, the best defense is not to get hit. The headgear is basically to protect you, obviously, from getting knocked out or getting your face busted up. But the best defense before that is just not to get hit in the first place, right? So with that being said, this reduces your field of vision, so that, to me, you have a harder time seeing some of the shots coming from underneath. And if you see, if I'm looking straight forward, if a good guy, if a good uppercut comes, and some people will notice that, they'll take advantage of that. If they see that you're slipping and you don't do a very good job of taking or blocking uppercuts or moving your head out of the way, you'll get one right underneath here that you won't even see coming, because the top of these cheek protectors kind of cut into your field of vision. Horizontally, like side to side, the field of vision is okay, and same with the top down look. So the field of vision definitely isn't the best, but it's a trade-off again for the protection. So if you get hit with some good shots, you can definitely take it with this headgear. I got a large, and it fits about true to size. Like I said, the ears line up really well. The protection is very nice on the inside. It is very comfortable. It doesn't feel stiff. You don't have any pressure points anywhere. Everything fits really good around my head. One thing I do notice, even though it has this Dry Max lining, which is basically their version of like Everlast's Cool Max or whatever, Everdry, whatever they call it, is that this headgear does get pretty hot. And one thing I also notice is that, especially in this cheek area, it gets really hot while you're sparring. So you're gonna feel a little warm up front, but I mean, whatever, you're gonna be sweating anyway. So it does come with the clasp with the hook. It even comes with this little piece of it's like a foam padding extra right here. So in theory, this pad right here is supposed to go underneath your chin, but it doesn't really do a very good job. It's just more or less just a piece that kind of gets stuck, especially when you tighten it. You can see it just kind of folds up, so it just kind of hangs there. It doesn't really do anything. So once you have this, man, depending on your head size, you can just kind of take it off, and it comes on a separate piece. So I just toss that out, and then from here I can slide everything together and kind of make a good lock into place like that. So as you can see, put that through there, push this through this little leather ring. I usually just kind of push it back so that it is out of the way, and you can get it right there. So kind of makes it nice, feel very comfortable. Like I said, great protection. The only downside is the field of vision. So let me take this headgear off so I can show you the headgear all around. When you remove it, here's that kind of that dry max lining inside there. The top of the headgear, just like most headgears, you have these little rings right here, these leather straps with the lace that connects to it. And then, so you have the laces up top, and then you have the laces on the rear. And then the back where the neck is at, it's tapered, so it really fits down the nape of your neck, should you call it. And then you have this leather strap. Another thing I like about this is when you put the strap on, when you put the headgear on, the strap doesn't feel like it chokes you out. It pretty much lands right on your chin, so it's not really on your throat so much as it is on your chin, which is nice, so you don't feel like you're getting choked by the headgear when you're getting punched. Another thing I like about it is with the laces, some of the other brands like Ringside or even Title, they don't come with laces up top. All it is just a regular like elastic. Where these you can pre-lace it, so you put it on your head and then you lace it based on the fit of your head. And the same thing with the back. You can lace it yourself or have somebody lace it. So all you got to do when you go sparring is just throw it on and then put this strap on here at the bottom and just connect this to the belt connector, and that's it. You don't have to worry about the laces in the back. I've even seen some people where they'll lace this up and then they'll just put some tape on it so it doesn't come undone. That's another thing you can do with this headgear too. So quality of the headgear is okay. It is full leather. I like the quality of the leather itself. One thing I didn't like was just the overall quality of stitching. I have some other Ring to Cage products, and this is definitely not as nice as the other Ring to Cage products that I've seen. The stitching is off. It just looks kind of like they kind of rushed through in making this. So you can see some of the stitching is kind of bad. There's some marks here and there. Just not the quality I expect from Ring to Cage as far as compared to the other products. Overall, the stitching is just kind of here and there. So take it as you will. You can see some of the quality there. Yeah. As far as performance-wise, it's not going to affect the performance of it. It's just more of if you're trying to be stingy and you want to really look at this piece of equipment, you can see a lot of the stitching. It's either undone or, stitches that go over other stitches. So you can kind of see the quality of that. But overall, a very nice headgear. Fairly affordable too. Good for protection. Not so good if you really want to get a good field of vision. For those of you that like the open face headgears, I use it for like amateur competition. Again, this would be good if you're doing some really heavy sparring and you're taking some good shots to the face. It would be good protection for that. But again, you'll be making a trade-off for visibility. So I know this comes just in this one color. Only comes in white. I know the older version came in, I believe, black. I don't know if they come in other colors than white and black. You probably have to call and find out. But only one color, comes from size small to extra large, I believe. I got a large, so just based on your head size, get the right size, and it should be a very good headgear for you to use. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.